So have any of you met Kelly's father? Okay, Mr. Edwards. Okay, so it's funny, there are certain things that you just remember vividly, and I literally remember I was driving down I-5 right past South Center when I called Kelly's dad to start recruiting him. Okay, so I called Kelly's dad, and I can't remember if Kelly and I had already spoken, but I always start to include the parents in the recruiting process. So I called his dad, and hey, this is Coach Dawson, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, hey, Coach, thanks for calling. Well, go ahead and recruit him. You don't need me involved. So that's what I did. And Kelly's parents were there as a support group, but they were going to make sure that Kelly manned up and returned phone calls and communicated and came down for his visit. And I to this day, that's my model for how a parent should handle the recruiting process is thanks. Let me know if you need anything. I'll talk to my kid about the issues they should be thinking about. But please go ahead and call them and recruit them. Okay? That's hard to do for us parents, right? We got to, just on the drive up here, we just got a verbal commitment from a guard down in Las Vegas, okay, who was supposed to sign on Monday and send me his letter of intent. Then it was, Coach, I couldn't print it out, so I'm send it to you tomorrow, right? Didn't get it today. So his high school coach calls me, and he says, hey, what's going on with so-and-so? Because I've been communicating with a friend of mine at this other junior college down in Arizona, and I don't care if he goes to your place, but he needs to call or at least text, right? That easy thing to do. Text this other coach and say, hey, coach, thanks for the opportunity, but I've decided to go somewhere else. Like this other coach is putting time and effort into you. I'm talking to you young people right now because this is a lost art. And again, parents, please, 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 I see some of the best parents in the world who aren't paying attention to this stuff with their kids. Teach your kids, you guys all know the right way to handle business. Teach them the right way to handle business. You call people and give them the courtesy of saying, hey, coach, thanks for your time, but, hey, I've made another decision. That's a really hard thing for your child to do. Don't protect them by making the call for them, as much as you might want to do that, okay? I just got a text message this morning from another young man's mom in Las Vegas who was up here visiting, and he visited another junior college in the area. Wouldn't respond to us. I find out on Twitter that he committed to this other place 3 weeks ago. Haven't heard anything from him. Mom sends me a text this morning. Hey, in case he hasn't told you yet, he signed with so-and-so. And I wanted to cry like at how much she's crippling her son by doing this for him.
And how grateful you are for not getting that player.
Exactly. That's a whole nother deal. But again, I know I'm sounding like I'm preaching to you parents. The best of you will fall into this because, frankly, sometimes I'm not paying attention to what my son is doing and following up on and those kinds of things. So with this process, please hold them accountable for that.